Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Hail Caesar! So this didn't quite make my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2016, but I have to admit, it would have been in a top 20 video. Because although the Coen Brothers have had a very spotty record as of recently, when they're good, they are really good. And with an all-star cast like this, the hilarious trailers, everything pointed to this being a next fantastic Coen Brothers production. It didn't reach fantastic levels, not even quite great levels, but this was definitely a good movie and one of their best in many years. First of all, the all-star cast comes to play. I thought George Clooney was fantastic in this role. He was hilarious, charming. Everything he needed to embody, he embodied. And then Josh Brolin plays our main character. Also fantastic. I thought he just really delivered. Channing Tatum was so good. Who knew he could sing? We all knew he could pull off those dance moves, but his voice is also very strong. Alden Ehrenreich is in it, and he's also really strong. I thought Scarlett Johansson delivered what she needed to deliver. And then we had some supporting characters who almost stole the show, and they definitely stole the scenes they were in, including Ralph Fiennes, who was fantastic, as usual, as well as Tilda Swinton, who played twins and was wonderful, again, as usual. The only person that I kind of was like, what in the world, was Jonah Hill, just because, I mean, he's hardly in the movie. His part is pretty much pointless. I don't know why he's even here. But it doesn't really detract from the film. Some of the minor characters or the background folks really overacted a bit and kind of meh. But our main cast, which was quite large, was very good. Hail Caesar also does a wonderful job of lampooning old school Hollywood, kind of poking fun at it, while also delivering some pretty awesome old school Hollywood moments. Again, that dance number with the sailors and Channing Tatum is amazing. That would have been so fantastic to watch in any old Hollywood flick. As well as Scarlett Johansson's mermaid ocean scene. It was choreographed so well. Everything was beautiful. It just is mesmerizing to watch and also laugh at all of these scenes, because I think it does such a great job at pulling back the veil on Hollywood. I know Hollywood loves to be self-referential. They love movies about themselves. Imagine that. And I think Hail Caesar does a great job of showing the manipulation of Hollywood, how they, strong-arm their way into getting what they want, regardless if it's what the people involved really want. And really, there are so many funny moments that it makes for an entertaining hour and 48 minutes. You are consistently laughing, you're consistently smiling, you're entertained for pretty much the entire film. However, there also are quite a few problems with Hail Caesar. This definitely feels like it's pushing for a more highbrow, sophisticated comedy. Unfortunately, I don't think it quite gets there. The writing is good, not spectacular, and the storyboard itself is all over the place. This feels like a bunch of vignettes just mashed together, trying to find ways to interconnect them to make them part of a story. Now, obviously, our main storyline, that works just fine. But again, Jonah Hill's scene never needed to actually take place. And there are a couple other scenes, a couple of other characters we never needed to be introduced to. Many times throughout the film, you feel like you're watching a variety show, because it's just these short little scenes of funny things or random things that at the end you're kind of like, okay, what did I just watch? I don't really understand the point of what it was that we just all saw, but at least it was a fun time. Also, I can't really delve into my other big negative, because it has to do with the kidnapping that we see in the trailers of the big star, but that is just so dated. I know this is a period piece, so I guess it kind of fits in with the time that it's looking at, But it all just seemed so out of place today that I was left a little bit flabbergasted as to the reasoning behind the kidnapping. It was just like, whoa, is this real life? And the thought of, is this real life right now, entered my head far too many times throughout the movie for me to fully enjoy it. Just things would pop up or things would happen that completely removed me out. Luckily, there were then laughs that drew me back in and got me back involved. Also, the ending of the story is just ridiculous. But overall, I think Hail Caesar is a fun time. It's gorgeous to look at. The cinematography is really well done. So I'd say if you're interested in this, if you're a fan of the Coen Brothers, it's worth a matinee price. Don't pay full price. But if the trailers haven't appealed to you, then maybe rent this. I think it's worth the rental. It's entertaining enough. You won't regret paying the $1.50. So, that has been my review of Hail Caesar. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Have you seen Hail Caesar? And what is your favorite Coen Brothers film? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!